What's going on, you guys? Nintendo Mania here, and I'm not even going to do an intro in this video, really. I just want to get straight to it. As you can see by the title, this is a very special video to me, and I am stoked that I'm even able to film this. Did I think I was going to be filming this? No. Did I think I was ever going to see this stuff again? No. But I got my old GBA stuff back that I sold like 5 years ago when I sold my collection, which is absolutely crazy. I got some boxes here on the side as well that I'll show as I go through the stuff. But quick story behind how I got this stuff back. I remembered who I sold this to somehow, and I contacted the person, and she ended up saying, "Yeah, I'll give these back to you." And I offered her a trade, so I traded her a modded 2DS XL with a bunch of games on it. 'Cause she just wanted it for the games. She didn't really care about collecting. And I told her what this stuff meant to me. Not how I really did regret selling my GBA stuff, but yeah, I said there wasn't going to be an intro, and I just talked for a minute. So let's just get into it. I thought that I sold her my original pink Game Boy Advance SP 101, but I actually must have sold her this one. Now I remember having this one in my collection, but I don't remember how I got it or where I got it, but I definitely remember having it. Not in too bad a shape. The screen is pretty decent. It's a little scratched, but you really don't even notice it while playing. It's an AGS 001, so it just has the front light or nothing at all, which under this light, it looks great, even with the backlight off. But yeah, there's the GBA itself. Just so cool to have a Game Boy again. I can't stress it enough. In the bag, we have the charger, a Wii U charger, and a bunch of games. So we'll just go through them here. Got to clean some of these up a bit. These are all games that I sold her. These were all mine. Some of them dating back to when I was 7, 8 years old, which is insane. Mario Party Advance, Donkey Kong Country 2, the DK games on the GBA are literally my childhood. This was my first, this cartridge, this exact cartridge right here, was my first Donkey Kong game that I ever owned. And I'm going to show you my original file on it. I always used to make my file names my initials, which was DWH or RDWH. You'll see in a sec here once the screen pops up. Boom, right there, DWH, 88%. I think that's 15 hours, 38 minutes. I'm not 100% sure, but you can see that right there. This file has got to be at least 15 years old because I beat this game a long, long time ago. That is so neat. So that's a very special one. And this one has the box too. The unfortunate part about this is that the boxes were all crushed. So like these were in pretty good shape when I sold them, but they're crushed. Some are ripped a little bit, but I'm going to fix these. Yes, I can fix these. They all have the tabs still. You can iron these, put a towel over them, and iron them, and it'll get rid of a lot of these creases and kind of get their shape back. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. I might film a video on that and see how that goes, but I'll show you the condition of each here right off the bat, just to compare if I do make a video on that. Next, I'm just pulling random games out here. DK, King of Swing. Didn't really play this one much. Got it later in my collecting. Another childhood one here. Super Mario Advance, which was Super Mario Brothers 2. And it also has the box and the manual. Somewhere the manual is laying around here. Right here. Now as a kid, I threw all the contents out, mostly. So these were just empty boxes. But yeah, this is the box my mom got me when I was, what, 8, 9 years old maybe? And I know that because there's an ink stain right here. I don't know what happened, but somehow like a pen or something must have blew up in a drawer I was keeping these in, and a couple of them got ink stained. But Yeah, there's the box for that. Definitely fixable again. The manual, which I remember getting out of a 50-cent manual bin at a retro game shop. This is a trip down memory lane, guys. If you've ever had anything happen to you like this, you understand. My childhood copy, I'm pretty sure it is anyways, of Yoshi's Island. I know I had the box for this one, so maybe this one was a double that I sold her. Because I'm pretty sure I had the box for that. She might even find it, I don't know. She said she'll keep looking, but I'm happy with what I got. Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2. This one also with the box. The bottom is alright, but the top is a little crushed. But again, I think that's workable to fix. Let's kind of do that, I guess. Good enough. Pac-Man Pinball Advance, just, I don't know, this third-party stuff that I owned. This is a cool one and kind of special. So one of my friends, I don't remember if I borrowed this and didn't give it back or what happened. If that was the case, oops, I'm sorry. But my friend had this in school and somehow I got it. Must have borrowed it to me or something. But this is a PAL version of Donkey Kong Country where it actually came from France. His uncle was from France and brought this with him. So that's pretty cool that I still have it. Again, I don't know what happened there. I think he moved away or something and I still had it. But yeah. Another one I don't have any memories with really, but I know I had was Frogger's Adventures. The Incredibles. This is one I played quite a bit as a kid. It's actually pretty good. It's like a beat 'em up, kind of like Streets of Rage or something like that. Side-scrolling beat 'em up. This one, pretty neat. These are awesome. If you know, you know. Game Boy Advance Video SpongeBob Volume 1. This has 2 episodes on it in terrible quality, visually and audio, but still really cool that those even exist. I think there's some Pokemon ones. Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe? I don't know for sure. Here's one I remember having in the collection that I never played at all. Now that I'm kind of in a Final Fantasy, it's like, man, I want to give these a try. Final Fantasy 1 and 2, Dawn of Souls. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this also has my original save file on it, and so did Donkey Kong Country 2, just by the initials in the save. Like, these games also have saves on them, but I can't confirm if they're mine or not, just because it goes by like, oh, world, whatever. Namco Museum. This one I remember I got through book orders in school. Garfield and His 9 Lives. Just a platformer collect-a-thon, I guess you could say. It's not terrible. It's not a bad game. I played it a bit as a kid. NES Classic Series, Bomberman. This was one of the last GBA games in box that I bought in like 2018 roughly, probably. And it was mint when I bought it. So it kind of makes me sad that it looks like this now. But again, it's fixable, at least to a point. It does have all the contents. So it has the manual and all that stuff in there. We'll get her figured out. I'll try and fix it as good as I can. Mario Kart Super Circuit. This is my original. It came with the box. This is probably the worst condition box. Sorry, my throat is getting dry. Yeah, this one is ripped a bit here, but all the tabs look to be intact. So again, should be pretty fixable. We'll probably buy box protectors for these once I do get them looking half decent. This game I remember I bought at Superstore with one of my friends back in like 2007 or 8. So pretty crazy. What else do I got here? Crash, The Huge Adventure. The GBA Crash games were actually pretty good. I remember I had Entranced, I think it was, as well. Mario Golf Advanced Tour. A little bit of sticker residue there. I know I bought this one cart only from a retro game store. And the last game here unfortunately. I say that because there's one box here that I have with the game missing. But this one is Super Mario Bros. 3. And the box I have for it as well. Yes, it has everything in it to my knowledge. But yeah, it's got like the manuals and all that stuff. So yeah, really dope stuff to have back. I can't believe it. And this person only lived like 5 minutes away from me, so it wasn't hard to like, contact him and be like, hey, can I get these back? She didn't want to do it at first. She was like, no, I like the GBA. I was like, oh dang. Well, if you change your mind, let me know. And then I offered her the 2DS trade, and she went for it right away. So pretty sick. And the last box I have, which I'm so sad this game wasn't included. She said she sold one, and it couldn't have been one like Frogger. No, no, no. It had to be Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. God damn it. But the box is here and in relatively good shape. It's not ripped. It is crinkled, obviously, but can still get it back to looking decent. And I'll probably pick up a card on eBay to complete this one. Well, not complete it because it's empty, because I threw everything out as a kid, but this is my original box. So, really insane. I really don't know what else to say, except possibly stay tuned for a video on me fixing these boxes, which entails taking them apart, flattening them out, ironing them with a towel over them, and what that does is it rebonds the cardboard and makes it more rigid and shapes it again when you fold it back up. But yeah, got all these games, the system, boxes, got it all back, which is incredible. I just want to pop in this PAL version of DKC quick. And it's like, I just want to play a little of this because this is like one of my favorite games ever. Do I wish this was a 101? Yeah, but I think I might be able to mod the screen someday. But honestly, this ain't even bad. Like, looking at it, it's fine. Like, backlight off, backlight on. That's fine. See, there's my... I went with DKC on this one. I remember I used to do that, or just 3 A's. That checks out to me. I made it to Oil Drum Alley. Oh god, this angle's bad for me. I don't know how it's showing up on camera. Oh shit. I'll try one more time. I know the music and stuff isn't as good in these, but I just remember the sound effects and stuff being really cool. Oh crap, I can hardly tell what I'm doing from this angle. Oh god. Oh yeah, let's go. Ah, well, that's that. Just listen to that music a bit. Love it. Love it. Alright, you guys. That was my little video on my reacquiring of my childhood Game Boy Advance collection. Quite a bit of it anyway. There was more that went to other sellers or other buyers back in 2020, including my original pearl pink Game Boy 101. But oh well, it is what it is. I got this back. That is freaking awesome. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye bye.